This program is brought to you by the Genesis Communications Network, a world leader in talk radio since 1998. Visit GCNlive.com today.
Welcome, and thank you for tuning into the Naseema Omer Show. My name is Naseema, and I am your host, and I have a great program planned today. I have a very special guest, Amanda Ridout, and we're going to talk about homeopathy and so much more, and alternatives to the, what you may call the natural known path as we know it, the allopath medicine, the regular doctors that we have been raised to go with on the broader scale. Hi, Amanda.
Hi, Naseema. Thank you so much for having me on the show. I'm so excited.
I am so excited. I'm so excited, and I'm so happy that it worked out with our busy schedules. And I want to let everybody know that, if they come join the show at any part of the show and want to listen to it again, they can always go to the archives and podcasts, download the file, share the file with friends and family by either going to NaseemaOmer.com, that's NaseemaOmer.com, or to GCNlive.com, that's G for Genesis, C for Communication, and for Network, live.com, and find my show and access the files that way. Amanda, I'm so excited. You've got an extensive background in homeopathy. And Amanda Ridout, I know Amanda we're actually colleagues. We work together quite a bit and have attended a lot of events. And actually, that's where I got to know you a little more, and in particular in Dallas, Texas, because you're now in Texas, right?
That is right. I am in Texas now.
Excellent. Tell us about your background, because that's so interesting. Tell us about your family and where you ended up when you were 10 years old, et cetera, et cetera.
Absolutely. Thank you. Well, again, my name is Amanda, and first off, I'm a wife and a mother. And I'm an educator and a holistic health coach, and I'm a homeopathic counselor. I grew up in a family of doctors, and ever since I can remember, I wanted to be a doctor. That's all I wanted to be in my whole life. It was medicine somehow, veterinarian medicine, family medicine, something. Mm-hmm. And it just wasn't meant to be. I never got to go to medical school, but I'm sort of glad, because I found something that I believe is better. And now it's not like, we don't need medicine. Absolutely not. There's a place for that. But I feel like what I found is more of an everyday, something that families can use, and it's just accessible. And so I've been studying health for a long time, but have dedicated myself to it full-time for about 4 years now. And my earliest memories of homeopathy are when we used to visit my family in Mexico. My mom's Mexican, my dad American. Mm-hmm. And we would visit our family in Mexico, and my cousin would have homeopathic remedies. Because in Mexico, especially back then, it was the common medicine. That's what everybody went to. And so these homeopathic remedies are little sugar pellets that are sprayed over in this medicine or soaked in an alcohol that has this medicine. And so she would share her little sugar pellets with me because they were like candy.
Interesting.
And it is interesting. And the most interesting about that is there really aren't any side effects. So that's something we'll talk about in a bit. But,
right. See, I would have thought that, by remedies over there back in the day, well, not necessarily back in the day, but I mean, I can kind of relate to, grandmothers or our elders or whoever would kind of say, put a little turmeric in hot water and make a paste and put it on your body for inflammation. But your cousin actually had sugar pellets with that.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting.
I also grew up with the herbal remedies and the home remedies. But homeopathy, which is not home remedies, it's quite different. And so really, I moved to Mexico. My family moved to Mexico when I was 10.
Okay.
And I grew up, and I got married and had my kids.
Lovely. You have very handsome-looking boys, let me tell you. And you are gorgeous yourself, Amanda. I did not know that, your mom was from Mexico and your dad from the States right here. And so, so that's wonderful. It's a wonderful mix. Mm-hmm.
It is. I feel like I got the best of both worlds, and so I feel very blessed.
Yes.
So at this point, I was not using homeopathy because, of course, coming from a medical family background, if we got sick, we took allopathic medicine. And, let's see. I took allopathic medicine. Well, when I was a kid, I remember suffering from urinary tract infection. And I'm not just saying I had one here and there. I mean, I was hospitalized all the time.
Oh, my.
Yeah, and, you had the countless rounds of antibiotics.
Oh,
so
yes.
From what we know now of antibiotics and the overuse of them, it really leaves its mark. And it changes the whole terrain of your body. And, because of all the medication and what we now know, and because I also figured out many years later I had a sensitivity to gluten, well, my health wasn't optimal. And so when I had my firstborn, right from the get-go, he suffered from chronic sore throat.
Oh.
And the bad ones, strep throat or whatever. And every time we'd go to the doctor and he'd get antibiotics, and the antibiotics would take care of the infection for a few weeks or a month, and then he'd get the infection again.
Oh, poor
and then we'd go back to I cried. I would cry at night. The way I saw him dwindling away, because it was a vicious cycle. We couldn't get out of the antibiotic and then sore throats or ear infections.
Ear infections,
his stomach would hurt all the time. And it was just this sad, we couldn't get out of this cycle. And I was really worried. And a friend told me, Amanda, you need to go visit my homeopathic doctor. And at this point, I was willing to do anything. I had known about homeopathy. I had never really gone to a homeopathic doctor. And so we go, and it was very different from what I was used to. It was a lot more personal and a lot more, we just felt it was warm and welcoming, and, you weren't sort of scared of all the things they were going to tell you had to do. And the homeopath sent us home with a remedy, and the sore throat melted away. And what I noticed was the more time that passed between, would pass between his sore throats, and then would, get a homeopathic remedy, and then even more time would pass before he got another one, and then they completely disappeared.
How fascinating. Now, how did your family take it? Because you came from a family of allopathic doctors, or?
Yes, but at the same time, we were a very health-oriented family. Food and nutrition in the form of supplements was very important to us. And being in Mexico, it was the norm. And the way my family views all this is, if it's helping us, then why wouldn't we do it?
Correct. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Yeah.
And so what really made me a believer in homeopathy was, and this day was, I'll never forget this day. Both my boys, they were little and they were horribly sick, fever, and vomiting and couldn't get out of bed. And I called our homeopathic doctor and gave him the description. And on his way home, I couldn't leave the house. My boys were so sick. On his way home, he stopped by with the remedy, the one that was the right one for them at that moment. I gave them each a dose. And within 20 minutes, both boys were jumping up and down on their beds, playing, screaming, running around the house.
Wow, that is fast. That's a fast
I couldn't believe
action. Yeah.
I have not seen a turnaround such a fast turnaround. And, I saw that time after time, not just with my children, but with myself and with family and now friends. It really is fascinating.
Wow. So what exactly is homeopathy? I mean, what's the role of the sugar little pill or, Well,
the sugar pellet is just a vehicle for this remedy. And homeopathy is a system of medicine that's fundamentally different from allopathic or conventional medicine, where allopathic medicine focuses on suppression of symptoms. Homeopathy is looking to correct the underlying imbalance that causes symptoms in the first place. So homeopathy does this by strengthening the body's own defenses, and then the body is allowed to heal itself. I like to describe it as, the more we are now hearing about how science has always known everything is made out of frequencies. Everything, a rock, our voice, cells, everything is a frequency. And when our cells, they have a frequency that they shake at, and it's a healthy frequency. And when they're sick, that frequency it's sort of out of what it should be. And, that determines the cell is sick. And so you take the chosen remedy for whatever it is you have, and it shows the body. It wakes up the immune system first to do its job. That, the immune system, we've suppressed that with all the medications we've taken throughout the years. Doesn't really know how to do what it's supposed to do because other things do it for it. So homeopathy goes in and tells the body what the vibration is. And then it starts healing.
Okay. So it's really strengthening the body and just giving a little boost, so to say. And stay tuned. I hear that music, and what that means is we'll be back after this short break.
In these uncertain times, it makes sense to have a sustainable backup method to cook food and boil water. If your current plan includes using a fuel-burning stove or cooking over an open fire, then there's a much better way. The Minuteman Rocket Stove is a biomass-burning cooking stove that only requires small quantities of sticks and twigs for fuel. The Minuteman Stove is easy to use, smokeless, portable, powerful, and sustainable. For the finest in survival cooking stoves and fire starters made right here in the USA, go to MinutemanStove.com. That's MinutemanStove.com.
Hi, my name is Lee, and for 10 years I've suffered from ulcerative colitis. I've taken prednisone, ibuprofen, and many other prescription drugs and never saw any improvement. I tried salmon oils and flaxseed oils, but only burped them up, and they did not seem to help. Then I learned from an acquaintance who healed her rheumatoid arthritis by using Andreas seed oils. I was so inspired to try them, I began taking Andreas flaxseed, 5-seed blend, black cumin, and coriander seed oils. In 5 months, the swelling in my hands was so reduced, I was able to see my knuckles for the first time in 5 years. I've been off all medications for 13 months, and by using only Andreas seed oils, my colitis is controlled, and the arthritis pain in my knees is also reduced, and my inflammation is zero, and so many other benefits.
A patent-pending process has been developed which results in seed oils that have virtually zero oxidation and are structurally intact. Now, the full healing power of seed oils is available to you via the Andreas seed oils. Call Synergistic Nutrition at 888-988-3325 or visit sacredseedoils.com. That's sacredseedoils.com.
This is Dan Pilla. Do you owe the IRS money you can't pay? Are tax debts crippling you? I've defended people from the IRS for over 30 years. I've helped thousands, and I can help you too. I wrote the book on IRS settlement, and I'm telling you, there's no such thing as a hopeless case. Call 800-34-NO-TAX to finally get free of IRS debt. With the IRS's new programs, there's never been a better time to solve your problem. Call 800-34-NO-TAX. That's 800-34-NO-TAX, or my website, danpilla.com.
Lifetime Graze 100% grass-fed beef has the health benefits you seek. When compared to conventional beef, it offers good fats while virtually eliminating the bad. That's the result of cattle who never eat grain, ever. Rich in antioxidants, including vitamin E, C, beta-carotene, and CLA. No artificial hormones, antibiotics, or other drugs. For all our fresh, non-cooked products with only 100% grass-fed beef, go to MidasResources.com. Use voucher code GCN to get 30% off your order. MidasResources.com, or find us on Facebook.
It's been said, any society is only 3 missed meals away from chaos. Those times may be near. Think about it. Our country faces multiple terrorist threats and aggressions from Russia and North Korea. Social unrest and violent marches yet again may lead to looting of stores and city shutdowns. And our crumbling infrastructure leaves our power grid vulnerable to long-term outages from a single cyber attack. When the chaos from any one of these threats arises, the government knows it can't provide during a widespread national emergency. That's why you need your own plan for self-reliance. That's where My Patriot Supply comes in. Get a 4-week survival food supply for only $99. That includes breakfast, lunches, and dinners. Order online at preparewithgcn.com. $99 for 4 weeks of survival food that tastes like homemade cooking and lasts up to 25 years from My Patriot Supply. Get your kits today at preparewithgcn.com. Free shipping is included. Preparewithgcn.com.
Be prepared for the next disaster with the Shelter Pod. The Shelter Pod is a large, all-season, heavy-duty, quick-deploy shelter. The Shelter Pod system can be set up in 30 seconds and includes an emergency medical kit, water filter, survival tools, and more. Are you prepared to take care of your family? Do you have everything in one place ready to go? Get it now or enter to win a complete Shelter Pod system at shelterpod.com. The Shelter Pod at shelterpod.com. Shelter when you need it most.
To the Naseema Omer Show. I'm interviewing Amanda Ridout today on homeopathy. She is a homeopathic coach, a trainer, an educator, and so much more. Amanda, just before we went on break, you explained on what homeopathy is. So it's really not just home remedies, as you would say, or one would think. Just things made up at home. It's actually a system of boosting your own body's potential to be better equipped and fight off whatever it needs to fight off, right?
Exactly. Homeopathy is actual medicine. And many years ago, it was the medicine that was used most here in the United States or in the Western world. And most of the hospitals the older hospitals, the historic hospitals that we see, were actually homeopathic hospitals. In other parts of the world, in Europe, homeopathy is very, very common. I know for a fact that, politicians and the royal family and the wealthy, the famous, they rely on homeopathy as their medicine. I was reading during the Olympics that more and more these Olympic participants are turning to homeopathy because it's fast, it uproots, and there's no side effects, there's no toxicity, there's no trace left in the body to where then they, oh no, you can't participate because we found traces of so-and-so in your bloodstream. And Mexico, sadly in Mexico, the homeopathy is sort of going away. But when I grew up, it was everywhere. And to this day, I still have my homeopathic doctor in Mexico that I rely on. But I found an amazing homeopathic doctor here in the United States that teaches moms, grandmas, dads, teaches families how to take back that system of medicine and use it every day in our families.
Safely. And the key word is safely, isn't it? I mean, you can't go wrong with homeopathy. I mean, there's really no side effects or any bad adverse effects. Are there?
Well, so let's look at this a little. Homeopathy is medicine, not supplements, and they're not herbs in their gross form.
Okay.
It is medicine, so it's relatively safe. And what I mean is that if you don't use as directed or have a basis of, what this remedy is for, there could be, now it's not harm. You could see some undesired side effects. Let's say you think you're taking a remedy for poison ivy, but in fact you don't have poison ivy. It's something else. And you take the remedy a couple of times and nothing happens. Okay, well, first of all, right there, you have the wrong remedy. But some people think, I got to keep going. I got to keep trying. And they're taking the homeopathy in very high dilutions. Okay. And what could happen is that they could cause a rash similar to poison ivy if they use too long, if it's not the right remedy. But the thing is, the fix is easy. You just stop taking the remedy.
Okay.
And that goes away. And there's very easy ways to, it was the wrong remedy, let's antidote this. Number one, you can start by, putting a drop of mint essential oil on your tongue, because that's an antidote for homeopathy.
Yes.
And there's ways to do that, but the best way to antidote a wrong remedy is to choose the right remedy. And I always tell people, if you don't have the basis, learn. It's easy. That's that study guide that I'm reading, that I do a couple of times a year. People join the group and they purchase a book, and there's a very small fee for the time invested in preparing the courses. And they learn the basics.
Wow. I can't wait. I can't wait to learn more from you. And I hear that music. And, when we come back, I want to just touch a little bit more on these antidotes, just from what I've known, from my experience. So stay tuned, everybody. We'll be right back after this short break.
Hi, I'm Dr. Joel Wallach, founder of Youngevity, a publicly traded company. We're very excited about it. We're in 55 countries and just really helping the world. Just very excited. I've been sharing this message for over 30 years, and it has not changed with the changing times. Every man, woman, and child needs the 90 essential nutrients just to survive, much less to thrive. To put the odds in your favor to live as long as possible with the highest possible quality of life, you must get these nutrients every day.
I am Naseema of the Naseema Omer radio show and a key leader distributor of Youngevity. I take the nutritional supplements that Dr. Joel Wallach has put together in a neat package, Healthy Body Start Pack, and get all the 90 essential nutrients daily. Get started on yours today from my online store, NaseemaOmer.com. That's NaseemaOmer.com, or call 877-279-9422.
Attention business owners and independent contractors. This is a money-saving message from Tax Mediation Services. If your business owes $20,000 or more in taxes, we can help you today, right now. Listen, dealing with the IRS is no picnic. It's an intimidating and extremely stressful process, and you don't want to go it alone. Our attorneys know every law, every tax break, and every possible opportunity to help you resolve and reduce your tax debt. And if you owe more than $20,000,
customers, you may be at the top of their hit list. So don't take your tax debt lightly, because it will not go away on its own. The IRS can seize your bank account, your home, and even shut down your business. Call our tax experts today at 1-800-765-9681 and let us deal with the IRS while you focus on your business. That's 1-800-765-9681. Again, that's 800-765-9681.
Have you checked your Google search results lately? Search results are usually the first impression that people form of you or your business, so make sure that they create a positive impression with ReputationDefender.com. What the Internet says about you can have a big impact on your life and your livelihood, even if it's not true. Fortunately, you can now control how you look online and in online search results with ReputationDefender.com. Call 800-831-0771 now. That's 800-831-0771 for your free reputation analysis. If you have negative material from an ex-employee, upset patient, or former client, newspaper article, legal issue, social media, or other source showing up in your search results, you can combat it with ReputationDefender.com. Our dedicated experts in patented technology can help make your online search results look their best. Call 800-831-0771 to learn more. 800-831-0771. That's 800-831-0771. Or visit ReputationDefender.com.
Are you happy washing your hands with harsh chemicals? Are you happy doing laundry with detergents? Are you happy paying high prices? Find your happiness with Pure Soap. These all-natural, earth-friendly Pure Soaps are the very best you've ever used. Buy in bulk. Get a 12, 36, or 48-month supply. Or get items individually and still save big. You're getting soap products twice as good as what you're using now. Earth-friendly and natural soaps. Your family deserves the best. Happiness is 5starsoap.com. Why not put your money up the drain for a change? See them at 5starsoap.com or call 1-800-340-7091 for a catalog. Cal Ben Soap Company can save you thousands of dollars and give you good old-fashioned real soaps that are triple concentrated. Soaps made from vegetable and coconut oils. See their full selection of soaps at 5starsoap.com. That's F-I-V-E starsoap.com or call 1-800-340-7091 for a catalog.
Think about this. Your community's aging water infrastructure systems are very likely to be contaminated with heavy metals like lead, disinfection chemicals like ammonia, chlorine and chloramines, and pharmaceuticals like statins, pain meds, and antidepressants. And no, water treatment plants are not equipped to filter these pharmaceutical toxins out. Protect your family's water supply with the trusted Big Berkey water filter. New NSF EPA-certified lab tests show Big Berkey water filters remove chloramines, pharmaceuticals, BPA, pesticides, bacteria, and viruses, all forms of fluoride, and much more. Big Berkey water filters are the original and most trusted on the market, the gold standard in water purification, and our filters last for years at less than 2 cents per gallon. Big Berkey, the one powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. Get your Big Berkey today. Call 1-877-99-BERKEY or click BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. That's 1-877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey water filters, for the love of clean water.
Naseema Omer Show. Again, you can always get back to the show audio files by going to NaseemaOmer.com. That's Naseema Omer, OMER.com, or to GCNlive.com. And also you can find the shows on my YouTube channel, The Naseema Omer Show, and we'll definitely post pictures, etc., and the audio file so you can have a visual, and I'll put down resources there as well, so you can always refer to that. And if you need to find out more, you can always call 877-279-9422. If you missed some of the resources or have questions for Amanda, I could route you to her or her website, which we will pass out that information in the show before we end it. Amanda, just before we went on break, we're talking about the course that you offer, which is,
Yes.
Yeah.
I am a facilitator
to
this study group that teaches people the basics of homeopathy. And I offer it a couple of times a year because it is an 8-week commitment, and it's 1 day a week. You study 1 chapter a week. And, in each chapter you get homework assignments and learning objectives, study material, just some examples.
Mm-hmm.
We go over the history of homeopathy. We look at classical homeopathy compared to practical homeopathy, which, practical homeopathy is like the protocols that are available to everybody. They're accessible, they're duplicatable, and they can be used immediately, which is amazing. We look at emergency medicine, first aid, which is, when something happens at home and you're in a panic, what can you do, first of all, for the panic and then for the emergency? We look at remedies and how you use them for specific health issues or conditions. We look at chronic conditions. We look at acute conditions. It's the most amazing springboard for those who just want a handle on all those remedies that they see at Sprouts or I'm sorry, maybe I shouldn't say names, but at the health food stores, or a springboard to then take it to the next level and take a more advanced course and really become the person who is, I guess you could say, the doctor at home. Now, having said that, I do want to say I am not saying that people shouldn't have a doctor. Doctors are important.
Right.
And they have their very special place, and they're great for diagnostics. If you have a lump, you want to know what that lump is. If you have something that you don't know what it is, you want to know what that is, because it will help you in choosing the right remedy.
Right.
But we don't need to run to doctors for a fever, a cold, the flu, or even there's just so many things that moms, dads, grandmas, grandpas, that we should take back in our control. We should be able to treat our family with this simple method of medicine.
Right. And that reminds me, we talked a little about, you mentioned the mint oil being an antidote for homeopathy, and I kind of mentioned that before break. I'd bring something up about that. So in my experience previously, Amanda, and I must say I found a very, very good homeopathic practitioner, and she helped me tremendously. But, with my migraines in particular as well, and other components. And she was just so good. It was just like peeling an onion, one layer at a time, right?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, my God. It was fascinating. But one thing, and I did give up coffee for over a year during that process. But, I like my coffee. I like having a little bit in the morning. And I'm like, I cannot do this anymore. I think I'm satisfied with the results I have so far. And I'll have my coffee. So what do you say to that? I mean, is it truly an antidote, or?
Some homeopathic groups believe that coffee is an antidote. I drink coffee every day.
Okay.
And it has not affected one bit the results of what I take. And that's because coffee is a constitutional part of me. I drink it every day. It's what I've been doing for years. So it's not like a shock to my system that would push out or shock any results away.
I see. So it's not something new that you introduce once you start the remedy. Okay, got it.
Now, the only thing I would say is those camphorous oils, tea tree, eucalyptus, mint. They're so strong. They're so powerful. I mean, they just really are. They're amazing, and I love mint. I used to I used to say if I could just sit in a tub of mint, I would be happy. Of course, it probably burned me to death. But,
there's that too.
There's that side of it, but because I used to suffer from horrible migraines, and I would have to rub mint and lavender on my whole head. And the thing about it was sometimes it would help a migraine, and sometimes it wouldn't touch my migraine. So I knew I needed to give up mint while I was on homeopathy because I didn't want it to interfere.
Right.
And the truth is what I found was homeopathy uprooted my migraines. Okay. And they're rare now. I used to get up to 22 a month. It was it was bad. It was life altering, to say the least.
Right. You know,
and well, I was going to say mint didn't really do much. It just gave me relief once in a while. Right. So I was willing to give that up for a while to uproot my migraine.
Yes, absolutely. Well worth the trade-off, you know? Yeah. Well worth the trade-off. So I'm so excited. So you offer this course a couple of times a year. And how can people enroll or find out more about it to get started?
Absolutely. Right now, my son is making a website for me, and it's not live, so I prefer not to give that. But eventually, it will be AmandaRidout.net. Okay. And you spell Ridout R-I-D-O-U-T. Okay. But for now, people can email me at awridout, and that's spelled R-I-D-O-U-T, @gmail.com. So it's awridout@gmail.com.
Excellent. And, you know, when I put that YouTube file together, Amanda, I'll note down your email address as well on the pictures over there.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that'll be great.
I also wanted to say, you know, some people might say, well, I don't want to take a course, but I may be looking for a homeopathic counselor, and I offer consults also. It's part of my health coaching program that I do. And so they could reach out and ask me. I mean, the things that we can do with homeopathy are amazing. Everything from all the spectrum of mental, emotional issues, everything having to do with the gut. And that stems to, I mean, we can't even list the things. Everything having to do with female issues from childhood to old age, hormonal issues, you know, also with men. There's acute issues. We have the chickenpox, we have the measles, we're sick, we have strep throat, you know, we have the flu. If I may share an example, just the other day, a friend texted me. She's like, oh, my little girl tore her nail off. We're headed home. No. What do I do? And, you know, the first thing I said, give her 1 dose of aconite, which we use for shock. And she did that, and I said, wait 10 minutes, and then give her hypericum, which is anything having to do with trauma on nerve endings, and your fingers are full of nerve endings. And then a while later, I texted her and I said, how's she doing? She's like, oh, she's fine. I mean, she was in hysterics. And 15 minutes later, when I said, how are you, honey? And she said, oh, I'm fine. And she went about her day. Wow. And it's just, we see things like that all the time.
That's a fast turnaround, I'll say. Wow. You know,
when it's acute, when it's something like it just happened and a cold or a fever, the turnaround can be very fast. But when you're dealing with chronic issues, I like to work with people. I like to say, we're going to choose the remedies, and we're going to do this for 3 months, and then we're going to revisit. Okay. And then that's how we'll take it, because, you know, chronics can take a long time to uproot.
Yes, absolutely. And, you know, before we run out of time, because, boy, time flies when we're having fun and covering so many important aspects and learning from you all these different things. And I can't wait to take the course. I've already registered. I want to let our audience know that. So we'll definitely have to get back on the show again and do sequel number 2 and kind of go that. That'll be a lot of fun. But I wanted to talk a little bit about, you emphasize nutrition quite a bit as being, you mentioned healthy eating previously when you gave your background, and coming from a family of doctors, you always ate healthy and vegetables and fruits and a nice array of everything, organic type of things. But tell me a little more, because, that's really how we met, the commonality we have is we both love the 90 for Life essential nutrients that were designed by Dr. Joel Wallach, right?
Oh, wow. Oh, I just got to say that the 90 for Life essential nutrients changed our life, my whole family.
Okay.
Every person that it's touched, it's transformed our life. And that is the building block of life, these nutrients. And we can talk about that once we come back, because it's so important.
Yes, let's do that. I hear that music, and I'm partial to this music. I just love it, and I have to give credit to Lindsey Sterling, the artist. And we'll be back after the short break. Stay tuned.
Hey, diabetics. Yeah, you. Got a spare hour to waste going to the pharmacy to get your insulin or other meds and supplies every month? I didn't think so. Me either. I've got life going on, which is why I use PillPack. PillPack is an amazing online pharmacy. They package up all my diabetic meds and testing supplies into daily doses and send it to me every month, automatically. All I do is pay my normal copay. PillPack does the rest. I'm serious. This is a free service. They don't even charge for shipping. PillPack handles all the medical insurance stuff, and even get with my doctors for my other prescriptions, so I don't have to, which is good, because that's the stuff I forget. But PillPack remembers everything. They even package up my daily vitamins, so I remember to take them, too. If you're diabetic, your meds and supplies are life and death, which means you need PillPack. Call right now for this free service. You may even qualify for $25 in free vitamins. 800-560-7310. That's 800-560-7310. Again, 800-560-7310.
Message and data rates may apply.
When did American men get so soft? Today's average red-blooded American man has less testosterone than his father, and his father has less testosterone than his father. Before we turn into a country of powder puffs, Force Factor is launching the Man Up America event. We want to send every man in America a complimentary bottle of the breakout supplement taking GNC by storm. Test X 180 Ignite, loaded with free testosterone-boosting manliness. Get your complimentary bottle by texting ACTIVE55 to 369-369. During workouts, Test X 180 Ignite raises levels of free testosterone in your body to help build lean muscle. Plus, it helps burn fat, fuel sexual desire, and improve performance. Now you can continue to feel like the real men that made this country great. Do yourself a favor. Do America a favor. Text ACTIVE55 to 369-369 for your complimentary bottle. That's a complimentary bottle by texting ACTIVE55 to 369-369.
We all know that Berkey Water Purification Systems are the most trusted name in water filtration. As an authorized Berkey dealer for over 6 years and serving thousands of satisfied customers, the Berkey Guy offers amazing specials for Berkey Water Filtration Systems. The Berkey Light Systems include a set of self-sterilizing and recleanable black purification elements that purify water by removing chlorine, pathogenic bacteria, cysts, and parasites to non-detectable levels and remove harmful chemicals such as herbicides and pesticides. Order the Berkey Light System today, complete with 2 black Berkey elements for only $231, and the Berkey Guy will ship your order free of charge. With the purchase of a Berkey Light, the Berkey Guy is also offering a set of fluoride and arsenic filters for only $39.99. That's over 30% off the retail price. Call the Berkey Guy at 1-877-886-3653. That's 1-877-886-3653. Or order online at GoBerkey.com. That's GoBerkey.com today.
By now you know that wireless technology like cell phones do in fact pose dangers to the health and privacy of everyone. Blockit Pocket's wide range of products are unmatched in providing the protection you deserve. No scare tactics, just common sense. BlockitPocket.com offers quality American-made options to alleviate and eliminate these invisible dangers. Learn more at BlockitPocket.com or call 888-315-9618. BlockitPocket.com, enhancing health and privacy.
Have you racked up more than $10,000 in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by, making minimum payments? You should know the credit card companies are tricking you into thinking there's no way out. Credit card companies would rather you didn't know that there are ways you can become debt-free, and you don't have to pay the entire amount you owe. There are debt relief programs that help people like you escape overwhelming credit card debt. National Debt Relief has helped tens of thousands of people just like you reduce more than $500 million of debt. National Debt Relief has helped so many people they're A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau. You don't have to declare bankruptcy or take out a consolidation loan. You have the right to settle your debt for a mere fraction of what you owe. Reduce a large portion of your debt now. Call National Debt Relief at 800-314-7417. 800-314-7417. That's 800-314-7417.
Hunters, anglers, campers, and survivalists. Get back to nature. Expand your horizons with the highest quality, most versatile, unique slingshots and sling bows on the market at slingbow.com. Sling bow products are compact and models start from just $17.98. They're perfect for your bug-out bag or storing in your vehicle. Give yourself and your loved ones the excitement and tradition of sling bow. A new frontier in archery and truly modern twist on this primitive survival tool. Feel the thrill only at slingbow.com.
Listening to the Naseema Omer Show. I'm interviewing Amanda Ridout today on homeopathy and so much more. You can always listen to the archived files by going to NaseemaOmer.com. That's NaseemaOmer.com. Just before we went on break, Amanda, we were talking about, and you also were mentioning about the building blocks being nutrition and the importance it plays, and Dr. Joel Wallach's message, and both you and I are soldiers, so to say, in longevity by being independent distributors. So I know we believe this wholeheartedly, the importance of nutrition, but tell me, in your opinion, why do you find nutrition is such a critical component of well-being and good health?
Well, your listeners know you've interviewed Dr. Wallach in the past, and they can find those in the archives and listen to them. Mm-hmm. But just to recap, Dr. Wallach's life work was proving that every single living body, whether it be animal, human, insect, if you're living, you need 90 essential nutrients in order to live, to thrive, to rebuild, to grow. And those are the basics. If you don't have those, which we know they're lacking in our food supply just because of what the modern food industry has done to our food, you're not getting them, and that's why we're getting sick. So first, you need to give your body those 90 essential nutrients. It's crucial. There are times that maybe because of our lifestyle, our choices, the lack of nutrition in our bodies, we have broken the system so bad that we can't get back to it just by adding those 90 essential nutrients. Now, I've got to say, I know just lots and lots of people who have taken back control of their health just by adding these 90 essential nutrients.
Interesting.
But then, and so for me, that's the basic. Mm-hmm. That is, without that, it's earlier death, chronic diseases, no immune system, and we need those things.
Right.
But even healthy people on the 90, even, strong people, they'll get illnesses or they've broken a system in their body so bad that they need a little extra help.
Yeah.
And that's where homeopathy comes in. That's the medicine side. Nutrition is just life. It's what, I believe God made that makes us up. Minerals, vitamins, amino acids, essential fatty acids. Our cells need those every single day.
Right.
And then you get sick, and then you can go to homeopathy. Okay. Because allopathic medicine is poisonous to our cells. You've also interviewed Ben Fuchs. He talks about that.
Yes.
I learn a lot from him, and so we don't want to poison ourselves. We want to give our body non-toxic, life-building, wonderful elements that God has put on this earth, and we want to use them toward the healing of our body, toward the growing of our body. And, that's why I think if you have these 90 essential nutrients, you're way ahead of the game.
Right.
And then you add on homeopathy, and they just go hand in hand, because what I have seen is a well-nutrified body responds so much quicker and so much better to homeopathy than a body who is deficient and starving and toxic.
Wonderfully put, wonderfully put. Amanda, before we run out of time, please give us your email address again.
Absolutely. It's AW and you spell Ridout, RIDOUT, awridout@gmail.com.
Fantastic. And if you missed that, you can always listen to the archive files and listen to the YouTube file that I'll have on the Naseema Omer channel. And the resources will be there. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Have a wonderful weekend. I am Naseema of the Naseema Omer radio show and a key leader distributor of Youngevity. I take the nutritional supplements that Dr. Joel Wallach has put together in a neat package, Healthy Body Start Pack, and get all the 90 essential nutrients daily. Get started on yours today from my online store, NaseemaOmer.com. That's NaseemaOmer.com, or call 877-279-9422.
Hi, I'm Dr. Joel Wallach, founder of Youngevity, a publicly traded company. We're very excited about it. We're in 55 countries and just really helping the world. Just very excited. I've been sharing this message for over 30 years, and it has not changed with the changing times. Every man, woman, and child needs the 90 essential nutrients just to survive, much less to thrive. To put the odds in your favor to live as long as possible with the highest possible quality of life, you must get these nutrients every day.
Yesterday, I got a call from the IRS. They say I owe them over $16,000. I don't have that kind of money.
Don't try to fight the IRS on your own. Use Coast One Financial Group and let them help you get a fresh start. If you owe at least $10,000 in back taxes, call now for a free and confidential tax debt analysis. Call Coast One now for a free consultation at 800-643-4661 now. 800-643-4661. That's 800-643-4661.
Are you looking to become more self-sufficient? Then you need to have your own energy source. The Solark EMP hardened generator is automatic, maintenance-free, and reduces your monthly electric bill. You can also take it off-grid when you go camping. Contact PortableSolarLLC.com or call for details at 972-575-8875 today. Portable Solar LLC gives you everything you need to start using solar energy in less than 1 hour. Solark EMP hardened solar generator energy insurance for your family or business. Call Portable Solar LLC today.